Yo, what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Today we are listening to the band Curiosity Killed the Cat. I've never heard of them, but I do know the phrase. But we're going to listen to this track, Down to Earth, which is off of their album Keep Your Distance, their debut album, which was released in 1987. We're listening to this track because it was recommended by Sounds 90s Thousands, or 00s. So, Sounds, thank you so much for the suggestion. Like I said, I've never heard of the band, but let's go ahead and give them a listen, give them a spin, give it a try. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. I gotta say, it's a promising opening. Just putting that out there.
Shooting stars in midnight postures and hanging out on clouds beneath the moon. Reaching rise on magic carpets. It's a fairy tale to me, but you're in tune. You're shattered by the final frame of the moving scene that generates your every aim. You ain't no bird, and so for what it's worth, I'm gonna bring you straight back down, down, straight back down, come back down, straight back down, y'all, straight back down to earth.
He has an incredibly lovely voice, I'll tell you that.
In times when you're in need of assistance, you're looking for a lead, and in the distance, you hear them calling, come back down again. But you don't know how, you don't know where, don't know when. You're shattered by the final frame of the
backing.
movie scene that generates your every aim. You ain't no bird, and so for what it's worth, I'm gonna bring you straight back down to earth, straight back down, come back down, straight back down, y'all, straight back down to earth. Don't wanna beat myself, don't wanna fall on the radio.
There's your punch.
Please don't take me down. Don't wanna beat myself, don't wanna fall on the radio station. You feel it easy, baby, please don't take me down for nothing.
Return of the Sax.
Shattered by the vital pain that is needed now to tell you not to go insane. Tempted by, I say, the cooling breeze that will bring you down. Oh, come back, please, straight back down. Come back down, straight back down, y'all, straight back down to earth. Don't wanna beat myself.
Love when it gives a little bit of an extra tip.
Please don't take me down for nothing. Don't wanna beat myself. Don't wanna fall on the razor's edge. You feel it easy, baby. Please don't take me down for nothing.
All right, I got one thing to say. I got to find his name because, at least on the album page, it's not telling me the name of the lead singer, so I'm just going to give me a moment to find that. The lead singer, as I'm looking for his name, his voice is absolutely fantastic. It is bold italics. Here's what I mean. It's bold because it has depth, that richness, that creaminess, right? But it's also italicized in the sense it gives itself a little bit of a classiness. This is definitely in that same sophistopop category of like, to me, this is like a prefab Sprout kind of sound. I can't think of another band on top of my head, but that's like the first band I think of listening to this. Wonderful sound. I believe it's going to be Ben. Oh man, I don't know if I can pronounce his name. I'm going to try. Ben Vaupeliere Perrault. I believe I have that correct. But absolutely fantastic vocals from Ben. His voice was probably the main focal point of this track and what really like drew me in. The very beginning with that kind of typical 80s sound, bringing it in, the saxophone coming in very nicely. It was really nice. And I knew like from that point, I'm at least going to like this song. Unless it veers in a completely different direction that I'm not quite down with. But as it was, I enjoyed the song. I liked the break where the music kind of sped up a little bit. The drums kind of brought in a little bit of extra energy there. That bop, 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 bop. Oh, bom, 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 bom. Like that was a really nice kind of change of pace in a very evenly paced song. Now, I will say that although I like the song, I don't think that it's very unique or interesting. There's nothing that really grabs my attention overall besides the voice and the overall mood of it. This is a nice song to put on, but it's not really capturing my attention. I would have liked a little bit of like some sort of more interest in the break or like a tempo change or something just to kind of give it that extra little something. Like even the way the verse went into the chorus, it felt very samey when that happened. And I was really looking to the chorus. That's where the music should change. That's where a band's going to give you something different. And yes, it's slightly different, but not very much. So yeah, I think it's a perfectly listenable and serviceable song. If they have anything else of interest, I would like to know. Go ahead and toss it in my direction. But for now, let's take a look at these lyrics. Shooting stars in midnight pastures and hanging out on clouds beneath the moon, hitching rides on magic carpets, it's a fairy tale to me, but you're in tune. You're shattered by the final frame of the movie scene that generates your every aim. You ain't no bird, and so for what it's worth, gonna bring you straight back down to earth. In times when you're in need of assistance, you're looking for a lead in the distance, you hear them calling, come back down again. But you don't know how, you don't know where, and you don't know when. You're shattered by the final frame. Of course, a change from you're shattered. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's the same actually. I thought it was a different line. Of the final movie scene, or the movie scene that generates your every aim, you ain't no birds, for what it's worth, gonna bring you back straight down to earth. You're going out like you're way out here, and you need to be brought down a little bit back to earth. You need a little bit of a dose of healthy reality. Don't want to be misled. Don't want to fall on a razor's edge, and you feel at ease. You're begging, please don't take me down for nothing. Like if you're gonna bring me back down to reality from my dreams or my hopes, don't just like ground me and then leave me with nothing. No, you guys still got to give me in some way a little bit of hope or something to dream. You can't just pull me down to earth and say, nope, that's it. Give me a little heaven. You're shattered by the vital pain that is needed now to tell you not to go insane. You're tempted by, say, the cooling breeze that will bring you back. Oh, come back, please. Yeah, in whatever direction this is taking, someone's going too far out. They need to be reined back in like I said, a healthy way. It says that it was the band's biggest hit, peaking at number 3 on the UK singles chart. It says after the lack of success with the previous track, Misfit, when it was released 4 months earlier, the record company wanted to release another single. However, the record company wanted to release it after the Christmas period, as they believed the song wouldn't survive the Christmas rush. Curiosity insisted on releasing this track before, and so it was released in November, and it slowly moved up the charts until it spent 3 weeks at number 3 in 1987. And here's all your chart information as well. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. You can follow me, of course, in a few different places and support the channel on Patreon. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Is Misfit a better track, or what is another track that perhaps I'd be interested in? Toss it down there. I'm curious. I'm not a cat. It's okay.